chance to potentially...
Blizzard Entertainment's Hearthstone is a game of the mind. Strategies are formed through deck archetypes. Synergy between cards is crucial. Knowing what to play and when to play it can be the difference between success and failure. Further to that is your opponent's deck. A good player counts cards, keeps track of what has been used against them and what is still to come. Experience, knowledge, and foresight. These core attributes are what makes Zakaria Hale or xBlyzes shine above his global competitors. Debuting in the pro scene back in 2018, xBlyzes fought hard but failed to place in the HCT 2018 to 2019 Europe Season 1 Swiss Group stage, but more than made up for it with a phenomenal 4th place finish at the HCT Tour's major event. Defeating local talent Pilu with the infamous Quest Rogue. In August that same year, xBlyzes was picked up by the French esports organization Helios Gaming, alongside friend and card game counterpart Pilu, less than 1 month before competing in the HCT Europe Season 2. Despite the challenges the Hearthstone Masters Tour faces from the global COVID-19 pandemic, xBlyzes still competes today, becoming a household esports name after achieving back-to-back Master Tour victories. Earlier in the year, xBlyzes jumped on a plane bound for Arlington in the US for the first Masters Tour of 2020. Big names like Hunter Ace and Bloodyface were in attendance, so all competitors knew that this event was make or break. xBlyzes smashed his way through the Swiss round to secure his spot in the tournament's playoffs bracket.
Early on, xBlyzes managed...
His Galakron Warrior was the star of the show, defeating challengers Brimful and Alan Numbers in dragon-controlling Game 5 tiebreakers. Advancing to the Master Tour's Grand Finals, xBlyzes starved his opponent Arok, controlling the board with his Highlander Mage for a Game 1 win.
That taunt is bigger than xBlyzes realizes, although he's probably got an inkling of an idea. Arok chose to go face at a clear minion. That is it. Arok taps out.
xBlyzes may have fallen short in the second game's Warrior Mirror matchup, but he more than made up for it in the second half of the day, crushing Arok's Highlander Mage twice to become a Master Tour champion.
Lava Burst. Lava Burst is 3 mana.
Lava Burst is 3 mana. They should be able to wrap it up. And xBlyzes takes a deep sigh of relief, realizing with the final 3 mana, he will burst his way to victory and claim the Arlington Masters Tour Championship by a score of 3-1.
The Arlington Major was the first real sign that xBlyzes could very well be an early contender for the World Championship come the end of the year. The Hearthstone Masters Tour Indonesia was set to take place at the end of March 2020. But due to health and safety concerns over the COVID-19 pandemic, the tournament was rebranded as the Masters Tour Los Angeles, moving to an online format. With a second Masters Tour Championship title in his sights, French cardslinger xBlyzes qualified to the event's quarterfinals. If not for a well-timed Ziliax in Game 5, xBlyzes could have very well been eliminated and missed his chance altogether. His winning momentum carried him through to the online major semifinals, taking down Thailand newcomer Bank Yugi in 3 straight victories. xBlyzes' Galakron Rogue was on fire. The Arlington champion cemented himself in the grand finals. Tens of thousands of Hearthstone fans turned into YouTube to watch xBlyzes take on the Chinese sensation TNC Answer.
Dr. Moore again!
Disaster.
Is there one last hope that we're not thinking about here? Rest Mummy, solid but not enough, and that's gonna do it. Answer up 2-0, 1 game away from becoming the Masters Tour Los Angeles champion.
Answer had become the biggest threat in xBlyzes' Hearthstone career.
One of the cards. I can't handle
With one more loss, xBlyzes would be knocked down from atop his podium, making way for a stronger adversary.
Saying his last prayer. Holy wrath! Okay, 2 damage.
Oh my goodness.
And with that, that's gonna do it. xBlyzes is gonna close it out with that eviscerate. A very exciting moment there, but in the end, just can't be denied with this rogue because there's too much pressure. And as we know, it's a tough matchup to say the least. You have to.
Narrowly scraping through, xBlyzes put his first point on the board. Answer's OTK may have missed out in the 3rd game, but it was sure to succeed against xBlyzes' Highlander Hunter in the 4th.
11, 13, 20. Yeah, that's just way too much damage. King Crush or Dragonbane going to end it. xBlyzes ties it up. 2 quick games.
Dragonbane caused a real problem for Answer. The Descent of Dragons Legendary was a valuable tool for bringing the series into a 5th and final matchup. xBlyzes' Highlander Mage needed to defeat Answer's OTK Paladin one final time. With a coin on turn 6, Luna's Pocket Galaxy set the stage for the rest of the game. Alex Strasza put Answer on the back foot, splitting his health before turn 10. Answer consistently cleared the board, buying time to get his Shivala into place. But it was the Reno Hero card that threw everything out of whack for Answer. By destroying his own minions, xBlyzes could not fall victim to Russian lifesteal, keeping Answer at 14 health for a next turn lethal.
Oh no! Oh no! The Sarthravar Answer is going to bank on xBlyzes not having the damage, and look at the elation from xBlyzes. He knows he has that game-ending damage, unless Reno messed it up, and that is going to do it. The first time in Hearthstone history, a back-to-back Masters Tour champion, xBlyzes from France, will take home the Masters Tour Los Angeles Championship.
A grand final matchup that the fans were hoping for. xBlyzes became a back-to-back Master Tour champion that fateful day, and only 3 months into 2020. The next Hearthstone Masters Tour will take players to Jönköping in Sweden, a live event penciled in for mid-June. Will xBlyzes take his newly constructed Year of the Phoenix decks to the home of European esports for a 3rd Masters Tour trophy? We can't wait to find out.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.